YouTube? It is your boy Benji, and we are back with another video, man. This one is WWE PG era dead. We can check it out because a lot of conspiracists think that the WWE is starting to head to another phase because obviously since the return of The Rock, he's been going crazy and he's been dropping them bombs on us. So we're going to see.
The episode of Raw was considered by many to be one of the greatest episodes of WWE's
You know what I
flagship
mean?
show. The show had grit,
The
it had
great
intensity,
days.
and it managed to bring a feeling back to fans that hasn't been present since the Attitude
The
Era.
great
The
days when
show
they were
featured
acting like they
names
didn't
such as
care.
Cody Rhodes, The Rock, and CM
The
Punk,
90s? Yeah.
delivering TV-14 style curse words, and whilst most of these were censored, it highlights that the WWE talent, particularly those at the very top, are pushing the boundaries of what is permitted.
Right.
The angle that got everyone talking took place at the end of the show, and it saw the final boss, The Rock, deliver such a brutal beatdown on Cody Rhodes that Rhodes was busted wide open. It's been a long time since a blade job of this magnitude had been seen on WWE television.
Right.
It's not just weekly
'Cause I don't
TV
think
that is
anybody's
leading
bled
to
in a while.
questions being asked around the PG status, as even on live events, Rhea Ripley is exposing her butt cheeks and delivering stink faces.
Like, bro, I've seen like talk about this. Like, people were really having discourse online about this. Like, bro, I just thought it was like a tribute to Rikishi. Nia Jax does the same move, but like people were like, "Oh, she's exposing herself." I even saw a clip where Becky Lynch was like, "Oh, if I'm a woman with a daughter, this would be a bad look and it sends the wrong image." I don't know if she was just like saying that because I don't know, maybe she has like beef with Rhea Ripley in the confines of WWE, or she was dead serious. But she's dead serious. I don't know what she's talking about. But yeah, I can't believe y'all are really having an issue with this. But I guess that's so strange. Like, because I was watching a video the other day when The Rock was having a pie eating contest with like the divas, and the divas at the time were literally just women in bathing suits.
Whilst
Crazy how much
WWE
they've
live
changed.
events are more relaxed, WWE and Ripley have embraced these raunchy antics and made numerous social media posts regarding the
Yeah,
act
'cause
in
there's no TV.
question. Thanks to instances such as Ripley exposing her cheeks as well as wrestlers using explicit
Exposing her
curse words,
cheeks.
fans are collectively asking, is the WWE PG era dead? The WWE transitioned to a PG product in the summer 2008, and there were
Man,
numerous
crime
reasons for this,
time.
ranging from political reasons to WWE believing that a PG product would make the product more attractive to investors and sponsors. A lot of fans
That's the name of the
switched off
game.
the WWE product when this switch ensued, as some fans
I ain't gonna lie, that's probably about when I fell off with WWE for real, for real. Once they started, trying to be all, it became overly cheesy. Word to, I think it was like Seth Rollins that said it, like, at a certain point, we as fans, and I think the wrestlers themselves are embracing the fact that it is like grown-ups and like running around in like underwear. And we embrace that, right? But then I think if you give in to the fact of that and just continue to make it super, super cheesy, like there was literally a dude that and I can't remember his name, but he was running around the entire time in the match with his hands in his pockets, beating people up without even touching them. That is like, what are we doing? You know what I mean?
enjoy
Because I think it was a certain point when there was like, okay, like a blurred line between reality and like the wrestling. Because it was like, oh my gosh, what's happening? Is this legit? It might have been crazy, right? But it was like, oh, this people are actually getting hurt. There was some validity to it, right? There was some respect I think that we could have as fans to the performance aspect of it, and it was entertaining to watch because of the storylines, etc. But not like once they dumbed it down and made it super, super, super corny. No.
the edgier presentation that a TV-14 product would allow. For the fans that remained, they mostly stuck by WWE due to their interest in their favorite stars such as
Right.
John Cena, Randy Orton, and CM Punk. And whilst the product would embrace PG elements at times, for the most part the in-ring product was good. So Raw, SmackDown, and pay-per-view events traditionally made for easy viewing. A lot of the criticism directed towards the PG era stems from the belief that WWE can't produce compelling content with a rating. Whilst this argument does have some degree of weight, it's worth noting that numerous storylines that have been widely celebrated over the past 15 years or so have been presented under PG guidelines. Storylines such as Randy Orton vs. the McMahon family, Kofi Mania, and who can forget the ongoing Bloodline saga have all been PG.
personally, the whole I don't know. How do y'all feel about Kofi and the crew? You know, because I remember when Kofi came in, he was Jamaican or whatever. What do y'all feel about that, man? They're goofy, I think, but I think they started to at least offer a little validity for them in the last couple of years. But I don't know what y'all think. Of course, the Bloodline story is that actually will lock me back in.
Additionally, SmackDown, WWE's secondary show, which debuted in 1999, has always been a PG presentation, and SmackDown during the Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era always had the ability to push the boundaries of what a PG wrestling show would allow. A WWE is in a prosperous place as things stand. Attendance is so high that WWE are modifying sets for Raw to accommodate more and more fans, and ratings remain consistently great, despite the viewing habits of consumers drastically changing. The product is also acclaimed by many as most shows receive rave reviews, and WWE Premium Live events have become must-see viewing. WWE also has so many names
I'm trying to watch WrestleMania this year
over with the audience, and these are names that WWE could easily book to win the world title. Names such as Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, LA Knight, Sami Zayn, and Drew McIntyre have connected with the fans, and this is down to a strong booking that puts an emphasis on grounded storytelling. Due to the WWE being a PG product and the company doing as well as it is there any need to change direction? If WWE allowing curse words and blood in a PG environment, what is there to change? According to Dave Meltzer in a recent edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, WWE is still a PG product, and a memo was sent out reaffirming this to talent. There was a memo sent just a few weeks ago to all talent from Nick Khan, Paul Levesque, and Dan Ventrell, Executive Vice President of Talent, which states that this is a PG company, no swearing,
that includes everything on social media.
Everything on social media.
And then Johnson swears all his promos on social media every week, and then curses during television promos on Fox, which help bleed them out or just gone dark.
Rock should be the one setting the example. Even though Meltzer is adamant that this report is accurate, The Rock himself took to Twitter to question its validity. WWE have an upcoming move to Netflix, and this has led to speculation that this is finally when WWE will abandon the PG rating, mainly due to Netflix not being a traditional station such as USA or Fox. Whilst nothing is confirmed, CM Punk did throw a passing comment on Raw on March 25th that cursing will be allowed on Netflix. This may have been a throwaway line from Punk, yet it's worth dissecting. Netflix is going to give WWE a ton of freedom to do whatever they like. And even though Netflix do use a rating system, it's unknown what they plan to rate WWE programming.
How would they?
We will likely know more information surrounding the nature of the Netflix deal as we approach 2025 and WWE begins to heavily market the switch over to fans. WWE is making record profits virtually every quarter, and it seems like the Netflix deal was signed based on the current positioning of the product. This likely means that WWE and Netflix have agreed to present a similar product on their platform, yet as was previously alluded to, Netflix's rules aren't as strict, so WWE would have the freedom to push the boundaries of what is allowed. Outside of Netflix, WWE have endless high-dollar deals that link to a younger demographic. The PG rating was instrumental in attaining WWE a lucrative deal with Mattel, and WWE and Mattel's working relationship may drastically alter if the makers of the Barbie dolls find out that WWE features curse words and bloodshed. These are key points that WWE will need to think about before they make any bold decisions. What many fans often forgot is that several years ago, it was widely reported by top sources within the wrestling industry that WWE was going to switch back to a TV-14 presentation. This change was only going to affect Raw, yet just a few hours after this initial report circulated, it was reported that WWE had scrapped the plans. It was never made clear why they quickly decided against the plans, yet there's always been speculation that a major sponsor or partner may have taken issue with the WWE's sudden attitude change. The Rock has been pushing the boundaries of a PG era since he returned to WWE at the start of 2024, and this has been nothing new for the Great One, as even during his 2011-2013 return, he was given more leeway in terms of promo material compared to the rest of the roster. Now with The Rock on the board of directors, he is very much a corporate man, while still being a talent on TV. The Rock is never going to risk getting WWE in hot water, so it's likely that 90% of the things he says are either approved or nobody within WWE is taking exception to. Some fans on social media are rejecting the claims of this new era being a new attitude era, and some are labeling it as a renaissance era. This product is red hot, and as The Rock has stated, pro wrestling is finally cool again. This isn't just down to WWE pushing the boundaries by allowing their wrestlers to curse and bleed, it's thanks to Triple H's masterful booking, who's put pure care and attention into booking characters like they matter. Triple H put a lot of focus on storytelling and compelling rich storytelling in that. Storylines such as the Bloodline and Cody Rhodes' quest to finish the story have been pure cinema, and these have helped WWE get to the advantageous position they are in right now. But they may want to be careful of fans promoting the fact that the Attitude Era is back. Whilst the era was one of, if not the most successful and acclaimed eras in WWE's history, a ton
Fire.
of their storylines, particularly WWE's
That's what I was
presentation of
saying.
women,
Some
is
of the
now
stuff,
insanely outdated. Drawing
yeah,
attention to
that's the
elements
type
of
of
this
stuff I don't
nature
think they
wouldn't
can
do
get away with.
WWE any favors. On
Nah,
the flip side,
that wouldn't
casual
work.
fans who stopped watching the WWE product years ago, realizing that WWE is now cool again and the product isn't as
Like me.
cartoonish and kid-friendly as it once
Like
was,
me.
could be the next step in WWE reaching the heights of yesteryear. Right now, it seems as if the PG era isn't dead just quite yet, but WWE are pushing the PG guidelines, and if sponsors and relevant networks don't kick up a fuss, then it's likely that these edgier, more controversial elements of their presentation are here to stay, especially as WWE enter a new era on Netflix in
What
2025.
do y'all
Even if they did
think?
commit to changing the rating to a TV-14 classification, not too much would change. Sure,
Right, right.
TV-14 gives WWE more creative freedom in some areas, yet they still have to answer to sponsors, partners,
Yeah, no matter what. So yeah, changing the rating, I think, like he says, doesn't affect much because at the end of the day, they still have to, like, even if they were at TV 14 rating, if they did some of the stuff they were doing in the Attitude Era, they would still have, like, be in hot water. Wait, what? Oh, is that why Batista left? Yeah, Batista's gone. No. He's on his rock run right now. WWE on the YouTube channel didn't blur the blood. WWE's thriving, the best they've been since Vince left, but they still bleep out the curse words. Hopefully, PG era serves zero purpose. Good PG era. Dang, so really, y'all really don't like the PG era? Why WWE went PG purpose never made sense. Adults watch wrestling more than kids, and adults spend more money. You can say that, but they're trying to market to. They're trying to open up opportunity for them. That's really what it comes down to. CM Punk went on Raw unscripted, more scripted promos than 17 that regularly happen. Monday Raw's on Netflix, no censorship. Okay, you guys are sickos. It's over. I won't miss episodes to go PG-13. The professional wrestler is not someone proper like a doctor or a teacher. Pro wrestling should be gritty. No, like I saw this video like of these people wrestling outside, and they were like breaking through like glass and like smashing each other with like lamps, stuff like that. Like, I don't think we need to see that. That's kind of crazy. Like, they were like literally like bloodbaths, literally literal war. Like, that was insane. So I don't know if we need that, but it'd be interesting. What do y'all think in the chat, man?